Test drive the 1969 Ford pickup. Works like a truck, rides like a car.
I do want to make this ride like a car. Greetings everybody and welcome back. In part 1 we installed our Crown Victoria suspension to our 62 F100 chassis. But there's plenty of work left to do, so let's get started. When I made my engine mounts and installed the engine, I took into account that the car has the engine sitting a little bit off to one side in the Crown Vic. I'm guessing that's probably for the steering linkage to clear. I'm okay with that. It's not an issue. You can see that the center line of the engine is just a little bit off the center line of the frame. But again, that's not going to be a problem. I'll take the extra room for the steering linkage any day when it comes to something like that. One problem I am going to have is I have to do something with the front crossmember. It's a little too close to where the pulley is going to be. So in order to make this work and to keep it, I think I'm just going to cut this section out and then box it in. Anybody who's ever worked on a Ford knows that you always have problems with radiator clearance and fan clearance whenever you're putting together a project like this. Here's an old timing cover with an older style water pump on it. Have that backwards. It is like 8 inches to the flange. I needed a little bit more room just to be safe, so I picked up one of these more modern style timing covers. It doesn't have the fuel pump opening like the older ones do. It also has a smaller water pump, which is really, really shallow. So instead of having this 8 inches overall, we're down to almost 6 1/4, maybe 6 1/8. At 2 inches gives me a lot of room to work with the radiator and the fan. So we're going to go with this. So while I was measuring everything, FedEx just dropped off this nice Lunati cam that's going to be going in the 408. A nice hydraulic roller. I've got a high performance cam on there now, but this car is not going to be for high performance use, so got a nice hydraulic roller cam from Lunati. The water pump and timing cover, the new parts, some gaskets, seal, some lube. That's probably all we're going to need today besides this camshaft. I've got 2 friends coming over, Rich and Mike. They've offered to go ahead and work on that portion of the engine cam swap. So they should be here any minute.
No, 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 I don't wanna. No, no, oh, no, no, no. Huh?